Hello, everyone. Um, First, I want to say something because I just did a video like 12 minutes trying to record. This is my first time coming on YouTube to do a video besides posting my music or whatever. But for some reason, it disappeared. I don't know if it loaded without me being able to put a name. I'm really not sure what what the procedure is once you press upload for these videos. Um, but I honestly believe that it's been screened what I'm doing, because since I've tried to upload this account or whatever I tried to do so that I could speak out on the things that I want to speak out on, it's giving me problems. But basically, I decided to make this channel and this account so that I could be able to formally voice my opinions and my insights on what I see in the world. And basically, I don't think this will be my last video. I have been speaking about some things, speaking out already on Facebook, but I had to realize that Facebook was not the forum. At the end of the day, I really don't care if anyone agrees with what I'm saying. I'm not trying to prove anything to anybody. I'm always the person that's been real. This is me. This is the person I am. I always have been a rap artist. I never really thought of myself as being a public leader, except being a pastor. However, based on me studying history and studying some of the things that I've been coming across and have been coming to me, it's obvious that if I was to become a pastor or anything, I would be one of a kind. And it's obvious that I definitely am a person that feels the vibe of getting up and standing up. What I want to say about the world is that, I feel like since my eyes have been opening in the last year and 3 months, 4 months, I just honestly feel like I'm growing into an adult right now. And it's crazy because I'm actually 27, and so they try to say you're an adult at 18. Sometimes our parents put us out, get ready, do all these things that you're forced to do, but at the same time, at that time, you might not see the world for what it is. This is my story. I didn't see anything. I I really, you know, have just come to this point in my life that I'm just like, I don't like this world. And the things that I see in the world, I don't like. I'm not on here to judge anybody or anything. Actually, I'm just a person that have to vent somehow. And me studying history and studying the world has really changed me a whole lot. And particularly seeing the condition of my people, black people across the world, has affected me tremendously, even into a stage of depression. And so it's inevitable that I speak on what I see in order that I would not be depressed continuously and 24/7. Um, I just want to say, like, when you're a child, you see your parents, you see them do all the things that they do. You know, you see them provide, but you don't see what they really go through. You don't see the condition of modern slavery that they were still affected from raising you. And now you're pushed out into that same condition. And what has been promoted for you are conditions of modern slavery, but your eyes can be closed to that. And the only reason why it's promoted to you because that's only what's really offered to a lot of us as people in America. Mostly when I speak, I will be speaking based on what I see in America because that's where I am. That's where I've been my whole life. I've never been outside of the country. I've never thought about going outside of the country until my eyes have been opened by God in the last year. So, you know, a lot of things I see is very devastating to me. It's a lot of violence, you know, in the world. And because I know God and I love God, I believe in the greater power of God. I have no choice but to speak when the spirit in me drives me to speak or leads me to speak. And I you know, I had people come against me, but since I've been speaking, but it really doesn't affect me at this point. It has, but at this point it won't be affecting me anymore because I don't do what I do for recognition. I'm doing what I'm doing to open the eyes of people who may be sleeping, to vent, and I'm just being me at the end of the day because since I was a little girl, and that's what's really affecting me is that I was born the way I am now, even though I haven't been that way the last 15 years of my life, I would say. Which, when I say that, I mean I was born a person as a little girl that would speak up, would stand up for justice, would correct what was wrong, would stand up for the things that is right and should be done right in the world around me, in school. I mean, that's just the type of person that I've always been. And so, at this point, it's nobody that can really force me to be quiet. Because when I look at the condition of my people in America, my heart cries out. My heart is sad 24/7, depressed. You talking about tears I never cried before in my life from what God has shown me. And just because he might didn't show you or show everybody else, he showed me for a reason, because I've been that little girl since I was a little girl that would stand up and speak on it and do whatever I gotta do to help the next sister or the next brother along the way, to open their eyes or just show them what I see. You know, it is what it is. Like, if we really love each other, that's what we'll do. So, you know, at this point, I just want to say, I mean, I see so much, and I don't like what I see. I don't feel like this world is a safe place. I don't feel like this world is what I always thought it was. Like it's like I was in a fantasy or something. Not really a fantasy, but life was okay to me. Like, I was okay with life until God opened my eyes to see that the world He created is in dismay. And that affects me because I believe in God and I love Him a lot. And so that affects me to see the condition of this world and the condition of the people in this world. And most definitely the condition of the world that children got to grow up in. And so at the end of the day, I must speak on whatever I want to speak on. And I really don't care how nobody feel. I'm coming from my heart. That's how I always wrote. So blessings to everyone. I created this for something therapy for me. And blessings to whoever it will be. Peace and love.